The first measure we want to look at is the mean or arithmetic mean. And that can be calculated for a sample of the data, not the full population. It's called X bar, and it's the sum of the individual numbers in the population divided by the count n. So you can see here for students with scores, we've got we've got a full population of 10 students, but we've got two samples. The top yellow sample of 5 students and the bottom gray sample of another 5 students. And for the first sample, sample 1, you sum up all the scores, B 82 to 62, and then you divide by 5 and you get a mean of 76.4, sample mean of 76.4. And you can repeat that for the second sample and you get a sample mean of 81.6. And of course the sample means can differ. We can also calculate the population mean called mu, and that is just the same calculation but for every single element in every single subject in the population. All the scores divided by the total number of the population. And that's the population mean, which is 79. And of course, the population mean can differ from the sample mean. The next measure of centrality is the median. And the median is the middle number by counting through the numbers in order. Right? So first of all, you take your original data, and then you need to sort it into order so that you can see what's the top and the bottom and the middle. If it's odd number of items, then you just take the middle number. If it's an even number of items, you take halfway between the two middling numbers. So, and we can use this with the ordinal variables. And let's take a look at an example. Here's the sample of 10 student subjects, and they have their scores. So we want to know what's the median score. You can see there already that there's a high scores of 90, there's a low score of 62. So the middle score must be somewhere around top 70s, early 80s, but you can't tell because scores aren't in order. So first of all, we sort them in order of score. And that gives you this value. These values, you can see that the bottom score is 62 and the top score is 94. Now there are 10 items. So we count down 5 items, 62, 68, 71, 74, 77. So the fifth item is a score of 77 and the sixth item is a score of 82. So because there's 10 students, that means there's an even number. We have to take a median which is halfway between the fifth and the sixth. So we take a median score which is halfway between 77 and 82, which is 79.5. And finally, one of the objectives of descriptive statistics is to get an idea for the overall shape of the data. And we can see here that this shape of the data, the distribution, can be measured by the differences between mean, medians, and mode. And data can be symmetric, which is the middle example, or it can be left skewed, or it can be right skewed. So I'd like you to look at section 2.6 for the online text, which describes that in further detail.